Hello everyone, welcome back to another Art for Kids Sunday. Today we're going to be drawing a cute Care Bear, so grab your pencils and sketch pad and let's get started. Okay, here we are, and what we're going to be using today is I've got my Kurotoga mechanical pencil that I'm going to be using for sketching, but you can use basically any pencil that you have, it's fine. I've got my Mount Fuji eraser just in case we make some mistakes. And the colored pencils I've got today is a black for the outline. We're going to have a lighter blue, and we're going to have a darker blue. And that's about all the colors that we're going to use today. Okay, so let's get started. So what we're going to do first is we're going to make a head, and just going to do kind of an oval shape. So we're going to do something maybe like that. I think that's good. Okay, and then what we're going to do is you're going to have some cheeks. So we're going to come down with his head part, and we're going to cut in a little bit about right there. And the same thing on this side. We're going to cut in a little bit about right there. And then we're going to have a cheek that comes out, and then it's going to continue with that circle shape that we got going on right here. Okay, so about like that, and I'm going to clean up these lines so we can kind of see what we've got working with right now. Okay. I think I like that. This in a little bit like that. Yeah, I think that's good. That's going to be our head shape. Okay, next thing we're going to do is do a body shape. And we're just going to do another kind of oval down here. But what we want to do is we want the oval thinner at the top and then a little bit fatter at the bottom. So let's kind of mark where we're going to come out at. So right there maybe, and about right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to come like this, and then we're going to flare out a bit, and the same thing on this side. Flare out a little bit like that, and I think, yeah, I like that. It's going to be his tummy. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to put his feet in there. We're just going to do some little ovals here, about one like there, and maybe over here. I think that looks good. Okay, that's good. So let's clean up the line that goes through his feet. We don't want that in there. Okay, maybe about like that. Let's kind of define this in a little bit better. And what you can do is you can make some little hints of toes if you like. So I'm just going to do like 3 little toes. And then we'll do 3 over here too. So about like that. Okay, get rid of that line right there. That's good. Okay, the next what we're going to do is we're going to put in where his tummy is going to be. So his tummy is going to be a little bit different color. So it's going to come about right there. So just above where the bottom of his body is. And then it's going to come up like this. So again, kind of an oval shape. And it's going to connect like that. All right, so that's going to be his tummy. And let's do his arms next. So we're going to have kind of like that. And then we're going to have another one over here and try to keep them the same size. They don't necessarily have to be the same shape, but just we don't want one arm really long and the other one short. That might look kind of funny. So we're going to do like that. Okay, that's good. I like those. Okay, next what we're going to do is on his feet, we're going to draw a heart. Kind of like that. Another one over here. It's going to be like the little pads of his feet. And then we're going to put 3 little circles for his toes. I'm going to do 3 right there. 3 over here. That's good. Okay, and that heart kind of is a trademark of the little Care Bears. Next, what we're going to do is I think I'm going to make him the Care Bear that has a rainy cloud on his tummy. So let's draw a cloud shape. So just like a little fluffy cloud, and then let's draw some raindrops coming down from the cloud. Maybe about like that. That looks good. Happy with that. Okay, next let's put in some ears. So we're just going to do some little half circles for ears. Maybe one right there. And then we want this one over here the same size and basically the same position on his head. So that looks pretty good. I think we can go with that. And then we're going to have another circle in the middle of that one. So about like that. All right, that's good. Next, what we're going to do is let's work on his face. So he's going to have a kind of a nose and a mouth shape here. And we're going to have it like thinner on top, kind of like his head. And then it's going to flare out here on the bottom. So maybe about like that. Okay. And then for his nose, he's going to have a heart for his nose. And then we're going to put like a little mouth in here, smiling. You know what? We can make that a little bit shorter under there. Don't want it hanging down too far. That's good. I like that better. You want too far under his mouth. All right, that looks good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take these cheeks and we're going to connect them to that nose part that we just did. That looks good. And then we're going to put an eye over here and an eye over here. Okay, and that's going to be our sketch. I like it. It's looking really good. All right, so let's get to doing the coloring next, the next phase. So let's do the base color first because that's going to be the biggest part. So let's just color everything except the tummy part here, the hearts and the toes. Okay, and maybe inside the ear too. We're going to leave that blank. So let's just do the other parts. So I'm going to speed this part up because you guys don't need to see me coloring. And if you need to pause the video, go right ahead and do your coloring in, and we'll catch you when we finish the coloring part. Okay, we're back after we got the blue part done. So now let's take our darker blue and let's put in those parts that we're going to need it a little bit darker. So inside the ears here. Okay, like that. And his nose, heart nose is going to be a darker blue color. Okay. And his little rain cloud here is going to be the darker blue. Okay, that looks good. And the hearts on his feet. And then his toes. And maybe the raindrops. All right, I think that is all the coloring we're going to do. So now let's get our black pencil and we're going to do the outlines now. Okay, so let's just, I guess, go around the ears here. And then on the inside around that darker part. That's good. Okay, and then his head. Come down to about right there. Same thing over here. Just going to go all the way across. This ear done. That middle part. There we go. And just a little bit darker. Very good. Okay, and his cheek. About like that. Eye over here. And then that nose part. Looks good. Let's outline his heart nose. His mouth. I'm going to make his eyeball black. The one over here too. That's good. Okay, let's get his arm. Looks good. Body. His feet. That's good. And this heart on the foot. And over here. And maybe try to go around the toes. A little bit difficult to do since they're so tiny. You could always go over it with a marker if you wanted to make that look a little bit darker. So outline his cloud here, and then his tummy. And then right there. I like it. Let me get a black magic marker and let me see. Let me see what that will look like if I go around his toes a little bit better. That looks good. Maybe let's do his eye. Yeah, I like it. Okay, guys, there's our final product. We're done with the Care Bear. Very cute. I'd be happy to see what you guys have come up with. If you would like to post your pictures on Instagram, you can tag it with Art for Kids Sunday with a hashtag and also with Chamel Does Art, and I'll be able to take a look at it and comment on it. And other than that, we are going to finish this tutorial and we will be back here again next week. So keep on drawing and creating nice pictures and just have a good time with it. So I will see you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It helps out the channel so much. Give it a like. Hit the little bell icon so you'll get a notification of when we upload new videos. And after that, we'll see you next week. Take care.